final half, or I should say the second half.
The second half, yes.
Of the Power Soccer
Maybe
Eastern
not
Regional.
a final.
Yes.
Maybe not the final.
We know these two teams to go into a potential overtime. Neither one wants to lose this game. I'm Jesse Navarro. This is Javier Munoz, and we're here. It's the Atlanta Synergy and Circle City Rollers. What an incredible matchup of these two teams. Antonio just slamming that set play in. Pika working with it. That ball just bouncing everywhere. Pika tries to slam it in again, and in doing so, it goes out of play. So it'll be okay.
It was a great first half. Synergy jumped up on Circle City with an excellent set play. I mean, perfectly executed.
Just snuck that one in.
Yeah, just snuck it right in the corner, which is the best design that you hope for as a coach and a player. So, Circle City needs to come out, jump on. Their energy looked a little bit down in the first half, but towards the end of that first half, they definitely picked it up and see what they come up with. I think they're going to pull out something amazing, as Michael Archer always does. So it'll be up to the Synergy to see if they can match that same intensity and energy.
Absolutely. And again, Circle City has no time to rest. They've got no players on their sidelines to sub in. That's the first time they've done it in a sanctioned regional or national tournament. Hasn't phased them in these games. Dakota taking a great kick. Almost got it by him. Certainly got it by Archer, but Allison was on the corner.
So here they set up for another corner kick, which could be potentially dangerous for Circle City.
Allison, stay home.
See how it comes in, and Michael takes it clearly. Grace spins out of the way, no call on a 2-on-1. Grace taking it all the way down the court, trying to pass it to Case. Another pop to Allison.
Great defense by Circle City to get it out, almost turning it into a scoring opportunity.
They sure did, and that's the thing that you can do with those goal kicks. If you really get them out right, you really got to break away because everybody's down there trying to make that corner kick happen.
Excellent ball movement. You can already see the intensity of both teams coming out, ready to play. Not taking shot. Oh.
And a great defense by Allison just to make it over to that corner just in time.
Just in time. A ricochet shot from Antonio right off of the guard.
And Antonio certainly
heading towards that corner, but what a great goalie that they have for Circle City.
Antonio's got those great, powerful kicks. He knows how to make the ball fly.
He's got something of note. He has the same chair as Michael Archer, which kind of spins on an axis more than the French chair does. You see the French chair that Pika has and Dakota is using. Has a longer spin, and those quickies that Archer and Antonio have kind of spin on a dime, which kind of makes it a little bit powerful.
The other note about the quickies is their motors really don't overheat. The batteries don't run out. For whatever reason, they are just all-lasting chairs,
They are phenomenal chairs. It's definitely a debate between the two, which one's better.
It sure is, and I don't think the result has been decided between them yet.
Exactly, and I would say I think it's probably just a preference between players.
You're right.
Is what it's going to come down to. They're both great chairs, and strong chairs, and both active chairs, which is great for the sport. Pika and Michael Archer. Now you'll notice Pika started this half, as opposed to the last half. He did not start. Oh, Antonio with the shot.
And Michael comes behind, just
great defense by Michael Archer to save it at the last minute. That looked like that might have gone in.
It sure did. And as he tries to pass it over, there's nobody there, and it clears out of the goal.
That could have been dangerous for Circle City, but what a great save by Michael Archer and Allison, both combining to make that stop.
And you can tell that they have that chemistry together in the goal box. That's where it counts most.
It sure does. That's exactly where a lot of teams miss out and lose. The goalie doesn't understand how to communicate well with his other players. The two of them have done a great job. I think any other team, that might have been a goal.
Probably. Michael actually came behind Allison to save it, and now he's coming through the sea of Atlanta players.
Working hard to get the ball across to the Synergy defensive area.
Yes, and Antonio just continuing on.
Getting the call.
And you can see Michael Archer doesn't usually have those calls, getting a little aggressive, trying to move back and forth, and Antonio just matching him. Very, very well done by Antonio to earn that ball.
It's great aggressiveness by the Synergy team, not giving up an inch.
You're right.
Understanding that even though Michael Archer is a great player, they can still work hard and try to outwork him.
And what they're doing is the Synergy is really making sure they have that teamwork in place with a lot of passing. Great breakaway by Michael just to clear the ball out all the way deep down into the Atlanta defense.
This is the first time this half the ball's been this far deep into the Synergy area.
You're right, and the ref brings it out a little bit.
Helping Synergy out.
Helping Synergy a little bit.
Wonder who's on the payroll there. See what happens. Antonio moving the ball. Antonio looks like he came out fired up this half. Aggressive as can be.
He saw the gold of their shirts and he wanted a gold medal.
Sure did. Antonio's excited to play. These three on the court for Synergy have worked really well so far. Michael Archer trying to get something started to his other teammates. Almost looks like a little 3-on-1.
You're absolutely right. And that's where the question is, if Circle City can pull together as an entire team to match the energy that each of the Synergy players is bringing. Because together they're just executing very well in their rotations.
Sir Laura, you can see how as soon as one player comes in, another player comes out. It's a great rotation. It's a great design.
Very disciplined.
Ball moving across, great pass back, and they move it by Michael Archer.
That rarely happens.
It's great ball movement by the two Synergy players, Dakota and
Dakota's going to try and bring that in. Of course, now it's interesting, Pika and Antonio so far on that side. Usually Pika will come back to center or Antonio and the other will take the wing to set up that set play or that opportunity to score.
Spacing was a little off on that play. Good defense by Michael Archer and the Circle City team.
And Michael brings it back in.
He's working hard.
Working Dakota down the sideline. Now he's played with Dakota on Team USA. He knows how she plays, knows he can get it around her when he wants to, and he does it right there. But she's not going to let off easy as she moves down to the wing position.
Great play by the Synergy team to move the ball around and continually to move. And I think that's the key when you're playing a great player like Michael Archer. You just have to keep attacking him and be aggressive. Here's a chance.
And Jake does a great clear just to make sure that that's not going anywhere near his goal.
I think that's the first scoring opportunity for Circle City team this half.
You're right.
There's a set play, dangerous play near the box.
A beautiful pass around. Michael's going to make a big kick.
Almost got it by him. Dangerous for Jake to come out like that. Set plays are very dangerous. And you can see Michael Archer, one of the best at them.
And we're back at the same spot. Let's see him do it again. Pika with the block, Michael coming out. Pika takes on Michael, and Dakota's there to clear it out. All the way down.
Phenomenal frustration coming out of the Circle City coach. He understands that set plays are where the score is going to come from, and they had a golden opportunity that they just missed out on.
And two opportunities, to get that ball back at almost the same spot.
Pika moving the ball down all the way into the Circle City area, waiting patiently to see him. Shot on goal, nothing given.
And Case facing the wrong way, bringing it back in towards their goal. Michael not sure where it is. He's turning around.
Oh, Antonio.
Clear by Michael. Antonio tried so hard to pull that one in.
This is dangerous.
Jake's going to clear it again, but Michael's there.
Dangerous play by Jake. He needs to be more aggressive in those areas. Great ball movement.
We got the play all the way here. Pika and Michael going down one-on-one. What a great matchup, these two players.
The intensity of the team is just picked up. We have 10 minutes left. Looks like 11 minutes left in this half.
Comes in. They want to bring in some of that passing energy.
Great
and it's off of Michael for the Synergy ball.
Good job to win the ball by Taiwan.
Excellent.
Synergy
Taiwan
keeping
sends it
possession.
across.
Dangerous pass across the middle.
Grace was there, but Case stepped in and took the opportunity, tried to get it down there, and they lose it. It's a goal kick, couldn't quite turn it.
Intensity is definitely going to pick up. The Circle City has definitely become more aggressive in the last 5 minutes.
That's right, and they've got 10 minutes to go.
We will see. Here's where we can see what the grit of each team is and how strong they can play together.
That's right.
We know both these teams have been through some of these situations. Obviously, Michael Archer at a higher level, he can speak up pulling the ball out.
And Michael has been in this situation. He was in this situation in the final championship game of the World Cup. Team USA taking on Team France. At halftime, the score was 0-1 with USA down. And they came together and rallied to bring the team back up to 1-1 going into overtime. So he certainly knows how to do it. The question is, can he execute it with his own club team?
We'll see what happens. Pika has that exact same spirit like you were talking about, which
Pika was
helps.
there too. Pika
Helps.
doesn't want to let that happen again. Case is pushing as hard as he can. It seems like he might be going slow. That's a hit by Jake, and
I think it's a foul on Casey right there. Great energy by both teams. Both teams want to win. Obviously, Circuit City understands they need 2 goals to win this match.
That's right.
At this point, it's a mountain to climb. They're capable of climbing it. Let's see if Synergy can pull it out.
We'll see. With this great defense, I'm not sure. Let's see what they can do. Michael wins it, goes against Dakota.
Whistle blown, mistake by Taiwan, backing straight into Casey.
Straight into Case.
Don't want to have those kind of mistakes down in your own area.
Nope.
Michael Archer with the set play.
And he chooses to ball handle rather than a big pass that might rebound into his area. Brings it into the goal area. He's trying to earn maybe another set play for his team. Going with Pika and Michael trying to duke each other out. Let's see which one will win that opportunity. You can hear they certainly don't want to have
strong move by Pika to win that.
He really did. And
what a great defensive stand.
Dakota's down in that corner. Gonna try and spin it back to Pika, who's there. Michael's gonna make a nice kick.
Nice clear. Gracie just can't handle that ball.
Quite misses that a little bit. Sends her over to the sideline, makes sure that ball doesn't go too far down.
Those are great plays. Pika winning one battle down here in his own area. Michael Archer winning the next in his area. It's just been back and forth all game long. These teams are great teams going at it. Taiwan winning the ball. Let's see if we can get it by. Nice move. Michael Archer and Allison there once again to close the door.
Michael's trying to take it out. Pika's playing that center position, trying to defend. Michael not sure where the ball went.
Nice move, wins it.
Down into the corner.
What do we have?
Looks like it'll be a goal kick. Pika couldn't quite turn it against Michael. You know, you always have to try and bounce it off of them, but
they're going back and forth, and they're playing great team scoring, team defense. Pika again.
Great communication with Taiwan to let him know that he was in a better position. They're going to fight for it. There's nobody behind Michael to clear that ball. Now there is. Case is there.
Case is right there on Grace.
Nice pass. Dakota there trying to stop it. And Taiwan backs into Case again, but there's
no
the call's there. There we got
Synergy ball. Now Michael Archer can score from it. He has a big enough kick to shoot in this area.
Circle City, but he chooses not to. Going with the ball handling, gets it across Pika, but Case is trying to hold the middle. That's a tough position against Pika.
Pika so smooth with the ball.
Handler.
Excellent play though by Casey, working hard, not giving up.
That's right.
Undervalued, but what an excellent play to hold on to the ball.
And you see how he calls for Michael to take it on. They're working great together. Their rotation is fantastic.
Here comes Taiwan. Great job.
Rotation on the Synergy side. Again, Dakota. You know, this team just goes so deep.
I think that's key for right now, and the key in this game is the depth of the Synergy team to just bring in player after player that's good enough to maintain the high level that they're playing at.
And you can see these last few minutes, they have really maintained that energy all the way down in this end, but it changes just like that.
It certainly does. This last 5 minutes, Circle City has really been pressing really hard. And Synergy is focused on their defense. They don't want to give up. A tying goal
Right.
with 5 minutes left.
And you can hear there just a slight clipping on Grace going into Pika. She says sorry, and the ref calls it. They still have that
Apologetic.
sportsmanship on the court.
Great.
Another pass, Pika, and Michael bringing it down the sideline, but there's nobody there. At least they're still keeping the pressure on this end.
They certainly are. The ball has been on this end most of the second half of the second half. I can say that.
And now we enter the critical time. We have 4.5 minutes left, and still 0-1. Circle City, the defending champions, defending national champions.
39-0 is what I was told. So
an incredible statistic to the success of this team in the last 2.5 seasons.
It's phenomenal, excellent success. As it translated from one sport, the way it was played, to the next sport.
Yes. And JP Piedrahita, the assistant coach of Atlanta, coming all the way down to center court to try and communicate in that there was a void in the goal area. Didn't seem to matter too much as they clear it to center court.
Excellent play.
It'll be Circle City ball at midcourt.
Casey and Michael Archer have definitely stepped up their game in the second half as they're working together. Maneuvering the ball between them has been really great. Loose ball. Looks like it's going to be Michael Archer's ball.
It is.
Circle City maintaining possession. See what happens.
And it'll be a pass from Case to Michael.
So far, the one goal early is the difference.
And you know, I'm sure if they went back, they'd say, how did that happen?
I agree.
But that's what soccer is all about, right?
There's a chance for the synergy. Set play right here.
Beautiful set play. Let's see what they can execute here. Over to
Dakota. Nice chance.
Taiwan going to try and rebound it in again, but Grace clears. And you see she's just urging that ball on with her whole body, as if the chair isn't going fast enough.
Vika comes out.
And
looks like it's going to be synergy ball.
Yep.
Synergy ball.
You can see Chris Mulholland, the referee, trying to help out these new referees. This is clearly one of the highest level of games to referee because they are just playing the sidelines as much as they can.
Little blue ball and a substitution. As you'll notice, when you try to bring back the energy. Antonio, with his fire, he could end the game. Beautiful shot.
What an incredible kick. All the way through. What a powerful kick. Michael has to stop it, brings it out.
Oh, clearance for Pika. Pika rebound and goal! That could be the nail in the coffin.
Wow. And the synergy go ahead 2-0 in the 38th minute of this game. Case had to step in because Michael was on the sideline, and they just couldn't get that person to the edge of the goal. And there we have it, a beautiful, beautiful goal by Atlanta Synergy.
Substitution key.
Yes.
The substitution came right in at the key moment. Got a set play ball. He brought it, did exactly what he needed to do. Maybe a mistake by Casey coming in, hitting the ball, but still, nevertheless, a great play by both teams. Synergy executing on 2 set plays. Again, you can see the impact of Pika on the set plays. That's where it's at.
Absolutely.
Looks like the streak is in jeopardy.
It sure does. With just about a minute left, we're moving into the referee's time. And it'll be up to Circle City to see if they can keep that pressure up or if 0-2, 2-0 is the final score.
It's been a great match. Circle City did not go down without a fight. If they do go down, they have worked intensely hard. I thought for sure they would score a goal and make it 1-1. That's how it happens when you're pressing so hard on one end. Sometimes the focus isn't there on the other end, and it happens all the time. You see it. 1-0 becomes 2-0 right at the end of the game.
There you go. And that was a very smart play, following the ball all the way to the corner, but still not touching it to get that goal kick coming out. Atlanta Synergy has kept this pressure the last 2 minutes, down There was a 2-on-1, but great advantage call by the referee because Pika maintained great possession on this half, kept the ball going, and still dribbling it all the way to the sideline.
Synergy doesn't look like they're skipping. It doesn't look like they're backing down. They're up 2-0. Maybe it's time to employ a little slow down tactics.
They sure are. And just to give you a score update, looks like the third place game has finished with a final score of 5-1, Sudden Impact over Tampa Bay Crossfire. Looks like that's a great match. I'm sure we'll look forward to seeing in the results page on Xable.com just how that game turned out.
I'm sure it was a great match. Those are both excellent teams.
Absolutely. Sudden Impact, well known to the third place position, trying to work their way up, but certainly not setting for anything less.
Oh, Synergy looking to put another one in.
Wow.
Oh, and it does. It's a goal. Antonio
makes that
may be the difference in the match. Antonio has 2 of the 3 goals, and he assisted on the set
first
play.
Goal, yes. He has really made a difference on this team.
What a great match. You can tell that obviously the players of Circle City are disappointed. They played great though.
And now they're sending in a special team for the last minute. They've got Eric Dornan, Taiwan Britton, and Jerry Frick. I think it's important to note that Jerry started almost every team that's here. Going through the roster of each of the 18 teams taking place in this Division I and Division II
the
Eastern
godfather
Regional.
of power soccer, if you will.
He certainly has done an incredible job bringing the sport to what it is, and deserves this minute of play as the final seconds tick down.
Well, definitely looks like we'll have a new champion for the Eastern Regional.
It sure does. Who would you select as the player of the game?
In my opinion, Pika's played a phenomenal game, but I think the player that made the most impact has been Antonio.
Antonio Hernandez.
Started the game
10.
off with a great, excellent free kick, put in the go-ahead goal, and really put the nail in the coffin with the last goal. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Synergy.
Champion. The Atlanta Synergy take on the Circle City Rollers and win 3-0, a very decisive victory. And Michael Hayes, the coach of the Circle City Rollers, is just shaking his head. He doesn't know what happened. You know, what an incredible job by Pika to come in with just a few months, by JP Piedrahita and the entire Atlanta Synergy team. Really showed a valiant team effort. Really a great job.
They played an excellent match. Both teams played really great. Like you can tell the impact of Pika immediately. The set plays that Synergy has designed and executed really was the impact on the game and the winning scores of the game. I don't have a doubt in my mind Circle City will be back to try to defend their national championship.
Oh yes, this is just Eastern Regionals. They've got 2.5 months to prepare, and I'm sure Atlanta Synergy is just going to be escalating their game as well. So we can't wait for nationals.
Excellent game. Fun to watch, fun to enjoy, fun to announce. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Thank you so much, Javier. This is Xable.com. I'm Jessie Navarro. This has been brought to you by PowerSoccerShop.com, your premier supplier of power soccer goods. And we'll be back shortly with the player of the game, Antonio Hernandez. Thanks so much.